Hello, welcome to my kitchen. Hey, this is where I make very mediocre stuff, but sometimes I have some great hits. Let's make some oats. And then I leave it in there to just settle for like the night, and then I have it tomorrow morning. I usually add vanilla and blueberries and anything else that you would want to just make it a little bit more interesting, because I mean, it's chia seeds and oats. There's nothing like fancy about it, but it tastes really good and it gets me excited to have breakfast in the morning. It was raining this morning. My run was wet. Ugh. So I don't know if I'm warm or if I am cold or what is going on, but like this hair just feels like it is too much today. Maybe we're doing that. Let's do that. This very quickly went from a have breakfast with me chat to like a get ready with me. Thanks for joining me for breakfast, guys. This is a blackcurrant chia pudding with oats, which is just oats, water, your favorite type of a plant-based milk, and blackcurrant, of course. Oh, and chia seeds. I've been living off of chia seeds for like the last
2 months now, and I am genuinely enjoying it. It is, oh, so good. Like, I actually have days where like I'm craving chia pudding, and then I would go and make it, and I'm just like, oh, I can't wait for tomorrow just so I can have chia pudding. It's like all I want. So for those who may not have known, or just like let's say this is like a general life update. I have moved a lot in the last few months, and I have moved again. Yay! But like, I'm genuinely enjoying my area now. Like, I have a really nice running route. I have like few to zero complaints about this area. Like, the people around you are super nice, so I'm enjoying it. But yeah, coping with changes has been a thing. Like, since like, let's say March last year, when like COVID really like decided to be like, hey, I'm here and I'm gonna be here for a while. You figure something out about that. I think. So I was living with a friend of mine, and we got kicked out of that house, and then I moved into a previous house I used to live in, and then that lasted for like 3 weeks, and then I got shipped off to Rudaput, and then I got shipped back to Centurion, and then that house's lease ended, so now I am currently where I am. Which is super wild. And you would think with all of the moves that I've had to do, all of the changes I've had to like endure and go through, that like I would be used to this by now, but for some reason this last move was just, it hit me in a whole different way, and I don't know why. And then I was going through some notes, and I was just like, okay, like, how have I been coping with like current changes? And I'm just like, I don't think I am. Like, I literally just wanted the days to pass by. I would like sleep most of the day just to like get the day over with. I'm not sure if that was just because like we didn't have internet. I feel like I maybe got more comfortable once I got internet, but like that first week, I think I'm now in my second or third week now of living in this new place. So yeah, like there is like a little rough patch, for lack of a better term. Okay, so let's just, like, in comparison to how I was, like, let's just say just a week ago. It's like, how have I been coping with changes? Like, I don't think I have. I just wanted this day to pass. I just wanted this to pass. How I dealt with things involved people that aren't accessible to me anymore. I still run, I still work out. I'm trying to channel all of my energy into creativity, but I just don't have the energy. I just sit in my room waiting for the day to pass by, and I feel like I've lost my support system, and I don't know how to be myself anymore. And like that is essentially like how it was. It was a really dark time, and like I knew I would get through it. Like, I guess it was the whole like, okay, day one, let's get through this day, and then the next day would be a day 1 too, because I would just be like, can I just not cry? Can I spend a 1 day without crying? That'd be great. So there's like things I have been doing to get me through the week. I've been drawing and trying to film again, and I started editing photos, and then I started skating again. I guess like being consistent with everything else that I enjoy doing helped me get back into like, yes, this is a new environment and everything else around me is new and everything is changing, and I've like feel like I've lost certain things or whatever, whereas I haven't lost anything. If anything, I've gained a lot. But like the mind is a tricky place, especially when you're inside of it all the damn time. Compared to just this week. So I asked myself the same question. I'm like, how have I been coping with things? I've been keeping busy. I've been working on photos again. I've been filming and running and working out and drawing more. And what I realized when I was writing down this list, I was like, for the first time ever, like I have goals again. Wild. Like I never, like I mean I've had goals before, obviously. Like I wouldn't have built my brand to the point where it was, or the point where it is, if I didn't have a certain goal. And during my hiatus this year, I've obviously just lost sight of that, and I just, you know, there's just something I put on the back burner, and I forgot that was actually a part of me, was setting goals and reaching them and doing things and stuff. So I'm starting to get back into that again. So for the first time, like in a long while, maybe let's say possibly this year, or maybe I started this year because everybody's like all like high on like New Year's resolutions and getting better, and this is my year, even though this year we were all just like, it's all downhill from here. Like, what are we excited about? So let's just say like this is maybe just how I'm trying to reach my goals, or what I'm gonna do to attempt to reach my goals. I mean, it's one step at a time, one day at a time, one day one at a time, one day one at a time. Like I want to get comfortable with filming. Like it is, like I mentioned in a previous video, that it has been a while since I've been filming. I haven't done the filming myself thing in a really long time. I did an animation piece because like I just hated being in front of the camera, and I hated the main thing was I hated putting makeup on just to sit in front of a camera. And now I've probably worn makeup. I can count on my hand how many times I've worn makeup this year. And since I've now started, or even when I was working in corporate, I would actually just go without makeup, and I hated, I mean, I enjoyed it. Like I had my reasons, but everybody thought I was sick, and I'm just like, you are part of the problem. But I haven't done the filming yourself thing in a really long time, if ever. I mean, I did, there was a time when I did do it. But yeah, even that was like maybe 5 years ago, and I want to get back into it. And the only way I'm gonna get comfortable in front of a camera is if I keep practicing, and if I keep putting myself into these positions and situations, and yeah, so I'm doing it. This is you are witnessing me overcoming a fear and reaching a goal is by getting comfortable in front of the camera. Another thing is I want to lose another 10Ks. So I have been running consistently for the last, let's say, 3 or 4 months, and I've been working out like daily for, let's say, the last 3 months or so. I'm just doing home workouts and stuff though. I've changed my diet like dramatically. Yes, like eating disorder aside, I am up to chia seeds and oats and Ravitas. Yeah, so when I crave like carbs and it's like sweet potato fries, or it's popcorn, or it's something, it's mostly grains and seeds and stuff, which it's my staple diet at this point. And then I have like other things. I'll do smoothies and stuff like that, but like I won't rob myself of a pizza every so now and then or so. But yeah. And the other thing is I want to release a children's book by the end of this year. I don't want to release it, I just want to finish it. But I have to do like, let's say, a page each day. I have different types of sections of the children's book that I want to do, and to reach it I need to practice drawing. So that is also what I've been doing. My current mindset is I want to be at this level, I want to reach this goal, I want this life. And now, how do I get to that life? How do I get to that level? It's one thing to say, oh yes, I want to lose 10Ks, but then I'm eating Mackies every single night. I'm like, no, that's not what's gonna work. You have to do certain lifestyle changes. And that is essentially what I've been doing. I am Makita Marie, your resident Goblin member, and I'll see you in the next one. I'm gonna finally dig into this. So good.